check out your dream home in Mount Juliet. We're talking medium price range, everything included in these packages. I love this builder because they not only offer really good incentives, I've had some buyers get really good deals with them. They basically make it really easy to get everything included, so you're not going to get screwed over in the pricing. And this layout that we're going to check out today, it's called the Sherwood, and it has such a cool upstairs layout. We have different sized bedrooms, almost Goldilocks level positioning. We have gas fireplace, gas stove for the chef experience. We have a gourmet chef's kitchen. We have a walk-in pantry. We have a reasonably sized primary downstairs with custom tiling in the bathroom. And this is a semi-custom builder. We're talking in the 500s in the Mount Juliet area. That's a really good deal. They're running like 2.5% interest rate on the first year, 4.5 for years 3 to 30. There are so many reasons why I wanted to check this out. And I've had a buyer come through and we checked out this community, so I knew we needed to do a video on it. And that's what we're about to get into. Let's jump into it. We're walking in. I can already tell I'm gonna like this because French doors going into an office or study is 2 thumbs up for me. Oh, I love this design. Now, I don't think that's gonna come with it, but I love their taste in that cabinetry. You can already tell like the LVP is a bit different. Both the shading and the design. We'll find out more about that at the end. Oh yes. Now this is a kitchen. You're gonna love this backsplash. I can already tell that this was individually laid. I am a huge appreciator of that. I love these cabinets. An island with a sink in it, a trough sink. Doesn't have the divider. Huge fan of that. See a lot of features and upgrades. This is a really nice centerpiece to have a gas fireplace. Little cozy living room area. You can see it's kind of sectioned off from this main area with the sight lines. It gives that cozy feel. Oh, it looks like a screened-in porch. Mount Juliet hasn't had too many screened-in porches in their new construction. Covered patio, screened-in porch. That's really nice. You'll see that the lot sizes are decent. Like you can see the gap between this and the next house. There's a bit of space. They don't pack these in quite as much. Some of the semi-custom builders can really pack these in. We'll get to the upstairs in a second. Let's backtrack for a second and look at the pantry. Sometimes I get a little bit too excited. So walk-in pantry, wire standard shelving. LVP extends into here. Lots of cabinets. The soft touch close is not as strong, but that can be kind of nice too sometimes. Okay, so this is gas stove cooking. Nice. We got vent, we got more storage space up here. Ample space for cooking, for sure. Let's check out this mudroom. From what I could tell from the walk-in, yeah, little mudroom. I like having a closet next to the mudroom. Looks like they're using this as like kind of a utility closet with the internet and whatnot, but it's like, it's really nice to be able to come in and have things separated from the garage, not necessarily open in this mud waiting room area, and then you can kind of put it away in here. Like it's not quite big enough for a bike, but you could probably put some things in there that you don't want to keep in the garage per se. Okay, so we got laundry room, different tiling in here, LVP, transitions to tiling, standard wiring, shelving. Let's go check out this garage. Okay, we're not gonna check out this garage. That's right, they don't have a garage. This is the model doesn't have a garage that connects to the sales. Okay, so the half bath we did. We just checked out the living room, the kitchen. Let's check out the primary on the first floor. Now, stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm gonna go through some more information on Mount Juliet and this floor plan, this community, and this builder. Tray ceilings. Oh, I kind of like that the LVP comes in here too. Sometimes they try to do carpet on a first floor transition to the primary. This is an enormous bed. Sometimes the models won't use a king size bed. This is a very large bed. I'm actually not sure. It's not a California king, but it is very, very big. Only 2 windows. But it definitely can fit a king size bed in here comfortably. Now we're coming into the primary. Double vanity. I think this is quartz. Nice upgrades. Ooh. I like some design tiles. What do you guys think? In the comment section, let me know. I haven't seen too many design tiles. It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute since I've seen that. I like that. You have the top down shower, the side. They're missing another side, but 2 is enough. I like how they have separate, they have separate hot and cold for the shower, and not a bench seat in there, but that's really nice. You could have it 2 different temperatures if you really wanted to. Walk-in primary closet, more of like a rectangle on the side rather than going forward. We got the water closet. So, you know, all things considered, this primary gets the job done. Some small feature shifts like that custom tiling. Let's go upstairs. It's not a corner, but we're gonna turn a corner. Corner stairs are kind of weird. I like a direct flight. Oh, this loft is nice. So we got a different style of carpeting up here. Now one of the things about this builder is they really try to emphasize energy efficiency. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Definitely more of a family home. This is a very large upstairs bedroom. Like almost the size of a primary downstairs. It's just a bit smaller, but nice. Okay, they have a full shower in this one. This is almost a suite level bedroom. Decent sized closet. You can already kind of tell they're using more of their space expended upstairs rather than just like going all out with features downstairs. So this is the double vanity walk-in bathroom, full shower, bath experience, tiling. So we have smaller bedrooms. This is a much smaller bedroom than the one we just looked at. But a bigger closet. Oh, wow. A much bigger closet than the bigger bedroom up here. So there's a trade-off. If you've got kids, the teenager would be torn. I remember when my parents moved to Hendersonville, when I was in high school, I didn't know which bedroom to pick because there was the one with like, you know, a much bigger like open space, but it basically had a very small non-existent closet. So it's like, what do you end up going with? I personally like this one a little bit more than the other one we looked at. And then there's one last bedroom. Oh, this is even smaller. Smallest bedroom. Another decently sized closet though. So the biggest bedroom has the smallest closet. There's trade-offs for each one. I would pick this one for sure. We got the full bath in here. Not having the biggest closet, not the end of the world. Having your own bathroom, that changes things in a much bigger space. So
Y'all's kids can fight about this when you guys decide to pick and move into a home like this. It is a little, yeah, it's like, who do you give what room to? In my case, it was like, who claimed it first? All right, let's finish this video. I'll go find a nice place to talk about the details of the incentives they're running, the builder, location, all of that stuff. We're in this huge open concept kitchen area, and let's get to these details. The builder is Meritage Homes. The community is Walton's Grove. This is the Sherwood floor plan. About 2,700 square feet. We're talking about 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. Price range, we're talking, you know, mid 500s. One of the cool things about this builder, one of the incentives and one of the reasons why they're kind of a go-to for some people is you're gonna get a lot of practical inclusions when you go with a deal like this. The appliances are gonna come with it, the sod, the blinds. You're gonna get like a pretty good package. Some builders will kind of try to upsell you, and you know, the price tag doesn't include a lot of the sod or the appliances or the blinds, and those things can kind of add up. So you can kind of get one foot in the door and end up paying a lot more than you were expecting. Energy efficiency is huge for Meritage Homes. I think they're running like a really good incentive right now. I believe it's like 2.5% for the first year, 3.5, and then from years 3 to 30 is 4.5, which ends up being very, very competitive right now in this market. I believe that's FHA, and yep, that's FHA percentages. So, you know, you're looking at the comparison between FHA and conventional, I believe, is like, they are about equivalent to like 0.5%. So like FHA can be 0.5% lower and the monthly payment will be about the same as conventional being 0.5% more. So about like 5% conventional would be the comparison, which is pretty good right now. Like that's a really good deal when most of these are in the 6s. And I think you get like $7,000 towards closing costs. So with this community, Meritage Homes is doing some pretty heavy lifting with incentives in Mount Juliet. And we're talking, Mount Juliet has probably the most new construction out of all of the suburbs right now in the greater Nashville area. And this floor plan, I think, does a really good job of showcasing the differences in the bedrooms upstairs that we saw. You have a really great flex, steady living space downstairs with the double French doors that we looked at. You have an enclosed screened-in porch with this floor plan. You have an open living room space that has that cozy little nook. 2-car garage. We didn't look at that because their sales center's in there. Walk-in pantry. Really nice LVP flooring. Really nice like tiling. For semi-custom builders, I really appreciate that they have those small touches of detail that we saw in the backsplash of, you know, right behind me, above the gas stove. And in the primary bathroom, they also had custom tiling too. Just like small little details that I wasn't expecting from a semi-custom builder to be able to do. Have that hand laid is pretty cool. There's pool, there's a cabana, there's an HOA, there's a playground, walking trails. Just walking around this community, it is very walkable. There's a ton of sidewalks. It's a very, very large community. I think this is another expansion. And the lot sizes are decent. Quarter acre. These aren't as piled in as some of them that can cut corners on the acreage size, and you can go to like half and it's like ridiculous. Most of these don't have backyard neighbors. They do a pretty good job with these lining. Street lamps, very safe, great part of Mount Juliet. Especially for this pricing, very, very good. The centerpiece of the fireplace, gas stove, excellent for cooking. The primary downstairs surprised me with like, it's a little bit on the smaller side, but I love the upstairs loft, and the overall space usage is pretty good for a home that we're talking in the 2,700 square feet. Some people don't want all of the space to be hogged by like a primary. That does it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Was this your style of home? If your family were to move to Mount Juliet or the greater Nashville area, what are you looking for? A practical layout like this, a builder that includes all the appliances, and you know, you gotta be happy with your home for up to 30 years with a great interest rate loan. Everybody's in a different boat, you know? Some people wanna do a custom build, some people want to be a part of a big community like this in Walton's Grove and to get a decent deal. So I'll see you guys in my next video.